get you up to speed on today's sell-off because the loss is really accelerating throughout the day. And taking a look at where things stand with just about an hour to go, the Dow now off 734 points. Taking a look at an intraday chart here, you can see we're just off the lows of the session. Some of that selling that we saw after the Fed decision yesterday, of course, accelerating today. The S&P off just about over 2%, heading for its worst day in 2 months. The Dow having its worst day since September. NASDAQ 100, that's off just over 3%. A lot of those larger cap tech names really leading today's sell-off. Taking a look at some of the other action that we are seeing, yields also moving to the downside. Some fear there that the Fed may be going a bit too far. You're seeing yields off just about 6 basis points for the 10-year at 3.45. Taking a look at crude also moving lower today, off just about 1.5%, still above $76 a barrel. And I want to take a look at Bitcoin because we talked about the movement yesterday was holding on to gains. Today, though, trading lower, still well above 17,000. Taking a look at some of the more specific movers that we are seeing today. I mentioned the sell-off that we're seeing in tech, and you can see that reflected in some of the larger cap tech names. You have Apple off just over 4%, as well as Alphabet. Amazon off just over 3.5%. Inside the Dow, 29 of the 30 Dow stocks moving to the downside. Verizon, the only stock holding on to gains today. In the sector action, losses obviously being led by technology and communication services. All 11 of the S&P sectors, though, in the red. Semis under a massive amount of pressure today, as well as the financial names and some of the larger banks moving to the downside, Dave, on fears of a recession. And we know that econ data that we got out this morning was a bit concerning as well.
Brutal. Let's talk about some of that.